Yes, what's up, guys? Welcome to our new video. This series is applied Autolisp, guys. This is our third video from this series. Mm, Before I start, I just wanna shout out my friend Jeffrey Alerta. For birthday, man. I hope you will live 100 years in this planet. Okay, so what is our scenario for today? Our scenario is this one, guys. How can you compute concrete mix in AutoCAD? Of course, guys, you can compute concrete mix in calculator or in spreadsheet or any means uh, or any manual in the paper. But when you are drafting and you are suddenly asked to compute for something and you are in the environment of AutoCAD, it is 100 times faster when you can compute it directly in AutoCAD. Of course, guys, that is where Autolisp comes in. Okay, today I will show you how to compute a concrete mix directly within an AutoCAD environment. Of course, with the help of Autolisp. Okay, guys. So the scenario is your boss is asking you to compute. Uh, there are three situations, guys, where you will be asked to compute for this type of computation. First, within the AutoCAD, you have a geometry and you have, uh, for example, this is a floor plan, and you will be computing this area directly. The second, guys, is you your colleagues or your boss give you an area without not in this drawing. He just give you an area and he wanted you to compute the materials needed for that area, for of course for a concrete mix. He wants you to uh, compute for the cement, gravel, and sand. Mm, okay, and the third scenario, guys, is he already have the volume. Okay, the volume needed for that concrete. All he wanted you to do is to get, of course, again the materials can create the the sand and gravel. Okay, so this is the code, guys. Oops, sorry. So this is the code. So I want this to be fast, so I will not be explaining this uh, again line by line because I don't have so much time. So I will just be uh, walking through all walking through of all of this code, guys. So this is anyway I added additional commands. This is the sheet scale where you can scale your measurements. For example, you are in millimeter, then you want to uh, scale it to meter or in vice versa. So this is the function, guys. So it's basically enter you the scale just like because here usually mm, here usually I worked on millimeters, and what it does is if you will going to compute it like the concrete, it will be a very big number. So I created that scale so you can convert that 1000 mm into meters. So this is the purpose of this. That is the purpose of this function set scale. Okay. Mm. As you remember, uh, our script is always dependent. What is your current units here? So now I will be showing you in meters. Okay. So this is the area where what I've said earlier. You're going to uh, enter the area. For example, is uh, slab on grade. Mm, you have already the area. The area is known, so you will be only uh, entering the area. So you will be computing, of course, the volume, guys. You will be inputting here two variables, the the area, which is you already know, and the thickness, of course, you already know also. And the second function is this one. This is where it asked you to uh, input the known volume, and it, what it does is it will mm, provide you the computed materials. Okay, so of course this is our main function, econ, concrete, estimate concrete. Okay, so you have here three options, which is the select an object, volume, or an area. So after all the needed variables are filled up, it will compute. It will do its computation and it will give you a report at the ending. So this is, of course, guys, this is requested from our followers, and also I'm sorry I cannot accommodate all of your requests, guys. mm, I only very I only have a very little time, and there are a lot of requests, so bear with me. If I have time, I will do it, guys, but for now I can only do it one to 1 to 2 weeks per script, guys. So thank you for uh, our followers who requested this. So let's try this script. Okay, so let's try this. So here you have three options: select select an object, or input a volume, and the third is area. You will be inputting an area. First we will try to to select an object. Okay, so in this maybe this one, in this roof deck floor plan, I want to know the concrete mix needed for this slab. Okay, so I will fire up my command icon, and I will choose the select. Of course, this and the second is it will ask you to uh, input the thickness or height of the concrete, or thickness, guys. So this is the slab, so this is more likely 0.12 or 120 mm. So since I am in meter, if you remember my units before, So I will be putting here 0.12. So next is the quantity. Quantity, guys, is useful when you are computing a similar objects. For example, column. You know the size of the column, and then you know this uh, 40 by 40, and then by 3 meters, point 0.4 by zero point 0.4 by 3 meters, and you have I think for example 10 pieces or 10 units of column. So this is where uh, this is the function of this uh, uh, commands or variable. So since I only be computing one slab, I will just put one unit. Okay. If I will be putting here 2, then your computation will be multiplied by 2. Okay. So next is this is the type of class of concrete mix, ABC, and then double A. Of course, guys, the double A is 12 bags per cubic. Okay, and then the A class A concrete is 9 bags per cubic. Then B is 7.5 if I'm not mistaken, and C then 7 or 6. I'm not sure anymore, but I can of course always get my reference. Mm. So this is where this is you're gonna select the type. Since this is slab, I will go to uh, A, 9 bags. Anyway, guys, I am referring to the bags is a 40 kilo concrete, 40 kilo bags per 40 kilo per bag cement, because there is also 50, but it's very uncommon. So we here in Philippines we always use 40 kilo per bag cement. So I will be choosing this one, double A, and then here this is what I'm talking about, 40 kilo or 50. So I'll be choosing 50 because we always 40, because we are always using the 40 kg per bag, and it compute already. So this is the computation. Okay, the numbers here, guys, if you notice, this is very big. Okay, so what is the problem here is uh, this is what I am talking earlier, the seed scale. That is the purpose of that. The reason why this is very big is that my drawing here is measured in millimeters, although my unit here, I've set this unit to meters, but this is just for now. But the moment I've drawn this floor plan, I've set it to millimeters, because I'm always setting setting it to millimeters. Okay, so if you try to check this one out, this dimension, guys, is I already scaled it to meters ratio. If you try to check this one, you can see it's 8,250, although this is uh, 8.2 meters only. So the workaround of that is that we will set the seat scale to correct the computation. Okay, so I will set this first here now for now. Okay, so I will set the seat scale to, since this is millimeters, I will scale it to 0.001, because 1 meter is equal to 1,000 meters. Okay, so and let's try to compute again. if we will get the correct answer. Okay. uh, Econ. You This is the very important, guys. You have to check your scale, and anyway you will be uh, notify if, because that is very big value. So now I will be inputting, since we are already in meters, I will be inputting point 12 again. So one quantity, then I will choose this class A, 9 bags per cubic and 40 per bags. So now this is the correct answer. So your area is 63.79 square. This is mm. Again, this is mm because you already scaled it down. Hear me. But if you set this to meter, click on again. Let's see, point 12, then 1, then A. Same value. This will set to meters. Okay, that is one uh, thing to remember. Okay, so we already corrected. So this is the report. This is 6.3.70 79 square meter. The thickness is 0.12 or 120 mm. Then the volume is 7.65 or 66 cubic meter. Then you will be needed 68 bags or 69 bags. But this, guys, you have to add a wastage for this. It's a 5% because in manual mixing, those uh, wastage will be counted, and then you will be needed 68.9 or 69 bags, and then the sand is 3.83 cubic meter, and the gravel is 7.65 cubic meter. So that's it. This is the computation. Now we will try if we will only you are only given there the, the volume. Okay, so let's say you two. So let's say your boss asked you to mm, 3.5 cubic meters. Then uh, quantity, let's say there are 12 pieces or whatever this is, a column or something, beam, whatever that. So option A, then so this is your computation. The area is 0 because you didn't input an area or also thickness. So 3.5 cubic meter, then you will be needed 409 bags of 410 bags, 11 point 75 cubic meter of sand, and 45.5 cubic meter of gravel. Okay, so guys, don't forget to always set the seat scale. uh, Now let's try to compute again. When your boss only asks you to uh, compute an area, he has only the area, and you will be computing the volume and materials. So let's say he has, for example, 50 square meter, mm, and then the thickness is uh, 0.1, 100 mm, and then one again. Then this time I want to choose class B, 7.5 per bag. So this is your computation, guys. If you want, you can check this out if the computation is wrong. And of course, in your country, if there are differences, you can always select or change the formula here. Okay, but in Philippines, this is the typical uh, computation. Okay, so this is how you can compute the concrete mix, guys, in AutoCAD with the help of Autolisp. And of course, don't forget, if you have any requests, just hit a comment below, and of course, don't forget to subscribe. And I will try to uh, make your request if I have time. If the coronavirus is still not yet dead, so I will be have a lot of time. But for now, we will be starting to work, so maybe I'll be more busy for now. Anyway, I'll try to to accommodate all of your requests. Okay, so that's it for now. Bye.